Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's craft tutorial I'm going to be showing you how you can craft your own stickers. We're going to do all the designing inside of Canva and we're going to transfer our design into Cricut Design Space and use our Cricut cutting machine to cut out our stickers. As well as using Canva and our Cricut cutting machine, we only need a few other supplies, and they are some matte white sticker paper. You can use glossy if you prefer, but I'm going to do mine today on matte sticker paper. I've got a Cricut cutting mat and I've got a brayer, so supplies for this craft are really minimal. First thing we need to do is load up Canva, and once we're in Canva we need to create a custom size. So I'm going to change my units to inches and I'm just going to make it 3 inches by 3 inches and create a design. That's just going to give us a perfect size to start creating our sticker. Then I'm going to head over to Elements and I'm going to select a circle. So we need to look for shapes and we're just going to select the circle, and it's give us a pink one, and that's absolutely fine. Now I'm just going to enlarge the size, and here at the side we can see the sizes, and I just want it to be 2 inches by 2 inches. But again, you can make bigger stickers or smaller stickers, and I'm just going to centre that. Once we've got our circle the right size, we're going to head over to Element, and now we're looking for elements to put on our stickers. So I'm just going to type in happy birthday. So we're looking for some happy birthday banners that we might like to use. So select graphics, and then we're going to pop up here where it says show filters, and we're going to scroll down and we're going to select free, because we only want to be using the elements that are free. Then we're going to select apply. Now all of these elements that we see here are free to use. You don't need to be subscribed to Canva Pro. If you would like to be subscribed to Canva Pro, then there is a link in the description that if you click on that link, it will give you a free 30-day trial to Canva Pro, so you can try out all the features and all the different elements and designs that it has. So we're just looking for something to put on our sticker, so I think we'll go for this little chick. We'll select him. Now he's over there, we're just going to shrink him down and pop him on our canvas, and I'm just going to change the colour of my circle to white, and I'm going to add a stroke weight, and I'm going to change that to 1, and that's give us a stroke around the edge, and I'm going to change the colour to be pink. There we go. Now we can see a little bit better what we're designing. So we're just going to pop the little chick there. Then I'm going to go back over to Elements and I'm just going to select some balloons. This little chick can be holding his balloons, and spin them round so they're not so much on his face, like that. Now I'm looking for a happy birthday banner, so we'll just scroll through the elements and see what there is. So we could try that one, and then we can pop that one up at the top. There we go. So you can see quite quickly your sticker designs start to come together, and there's lots of free element options that you can choose from, so you just need to keep scrolling through till you see something that takes your fancy. You can also personalise them if you wished and put a name on them, but for this I think that's just fine. And again, we can play about with the sizes until we're happy. So that's the first type of sticker design that we can make. And then now if we add a page, we can add another circle. We can go to shapes again and we can select a circle, and again I'm going to make my circle 2 inches by 2 inches because I want them all to be the same size. And then again I'm going to centre that one, and I'm going to change the colour of my circle to be white, and we will just give it a border again just so we can see where the outline sits, and we'll change the stroke colour again to be pink, and then it will match. So now I'm going to design a different type of sticker. So that's a sticker as if you was going to stick them onto a present and it just says happy birthday. So this is like if you're having a party and you want a thank you for coming to my party. So we're going to type in the elements birthday balloons and we'll see what comes up. Again, we want to select graphics, we want to go up to filters, and we want to select free because we only want the free ones. So here we can see that's quite a good big bunch of balloons. So we'll put that on the canvas and we'll shrink that down to fit inside our circle. And then for this one I'm going to do some text over the top. So I'm going to go to the text option and I'm going to type in thank you, and I'm just going to pop that one up at the top, and then I'm going to go to a subheading and I'm going to put for coming to my pot, and then now we can enlarge that one as well. Now the font for those are a little bit boring, so I'm going to go up to the top one and I'm just going to go to the font options, and now it's brought us all the different fonts we can have. So I'm just going to choose apricots for that one because it's quite a nice scriptive one, looks quite fancy. I quite I like that one. And then before coming to my party, select all the text, go over to the fonts, and for that one I'm going to choose Bradley. There we go. Now we can make adjustments to the size now the font's been changed, and we can just position that where we want it to be. Because there's quite a big gap in between the text, I'm going to go up to advanced settings and I'm going to reduce the line spacing, and we can see when I do that the text is getting closer together, and then it just makes it look a little bit more cohesive. And then now we can just position that where we want it to be, and I think I'm going to go up here and enlarge the thank you. You can now change the colour of the text. And to do that, we just go up to the text colour here, and it's currently set to black. But if you didn't want it to be so sharp, then you could set it to be a grey colour, or you could set it to be one of the other colours, but you just need to make sure that the text stands out over the balloons at the back. So I'm going to make it grey, and I'm going to add an effect, and we'll add an outline, and we'll see what it looks like if I make the outline white. There we go, that stands out quite nicely. So we'll do the same with the bottom text. We'll select all that, we will make it the same colour, and it shows you up here the text colours, so we know that it's going to be the same colour. We'll go to effects, we'll add an outline, and then here we'll make the outline colour white again. And that's how we've quickly designed 2 different birthday stickers inside of Canva. I'm now going to give my stickers a title, so I'm going to just put birthday stickers. That's just going to help me locate them once I've downloaded them. Then when we're ready to download them, we're going to hit share and download, and we're going to download them as a PNG. If you wanted to download them as a transparent background, then you have to be a Canva Pro subscriber, which again you can click on the link and that will give you a 30-day subscription. But we don't need to do that because we can get rid of the background inside of Cricut Design Space. So we're going to hit download, and that's going to download our stickers. Now we need to load up Cricut Design Space, and we're just going to select a blank canvas, and we're ready to start our design, so we need to select start designing. First thing we need to do now is we need to upload our designs. So head over to uploads, select that option, and then we're going to hit upload image, and then now we need to drag a file here or browse. So we're going to select browse. Now we can see this is our downloads folder, so we've got a folder here called birthday stickers. If we select that, it's got our 2 PNG files in, so we're going to select the first one and open that, and there's our little chick with the happy birthday banner. Now you can see if you pay for Cricut Access, there's lots of other options now cropping up that you can choose from, but we're going to ignore those for now, and we're going to select continue. Now here we can see we have our sticker, but we also have a square background around it. So at this point now we can use the background remover, and we need to remove the background. So manual is selected, so all we need to do is click on the square background, and that has now removed all the background, and it has just left our circle sticker, which is exactly what we want. Then we need to hit apply and continue, and we need it to be a flat graphic because that's going to allow it to do print and cut, and then to click continue, and we can add it to a collection, but I'm just going to upload it. I'm going to close the side options because we don't need those. Now we can see there's our sticker, but it's changed the size. So at this point now I'm going to head up to the size, and I'm going to change that to be 2, and it's made it 2.002. That's absolutely fine, we can deal with that. Now I'm just going to upload my second sticker option in exactly the same way, and again let's put that on our canvas now, but it's made it too big. I'm now going to head up to the size, I'm going to change that to be 2, and that's made that a little bit smaller, which is a bit weird, but yeah, that's fine. Now we've got our stickers on our mat and we're almost ready to cut them. I am going to now add an offset around the edge of the stickers. So to do that, we're just going to go to effects and select offset, and now it's showing us which size offset. So that looks quite big around it, so I'm just going to reduce that down. So I don't want a massive offset, but I just want a little bit of a gap around the edge, just so that it cuts a perfect circle and my sticker is perfect and it doesn't cut through the outer edge. When I'm happy with that, I'm going to select apply, and I'm now going to change the offset colour to be white because I don't want it to print the offset, I just want it to cut it. And I'm going to do exactly the same with my other sticker, and as we can see here, it's now remembered the setting, so I can just click apply straight away. We can change the colour, we want it to be white. And now because we've added an offset, we now need to select the sticker and the offset, and we need to attach them together. And then now we're going to also select flatten, and that's just going to make sure that Cricut knows that it's a sticker, and it's just going to cut around the offset and nothing else. And again, we're going to do that with the first sticker. So select both by holding down the shift key, select attach, and then select flatten. Now we're good to go. We've got 2 flatten stickers on print and cut. Now we're ready to select make. And now we can see that our stickers are on our sheet. I'm going to hold down the shift key and select both the stickers, and I'm going to select 4 and select apply, and there we can see we have now got stickers on there. We do still have some extra space. If I increase that to 5, it's now put us some stickers on the second page. So I'm just going to select the move object, and I'm going to move it onto the first mat and select confirm, and there we can see we've just got to move it across. I'm just going to pop that one there, and then I'm going to do the same with the second one. And we're just after saving materials and making sure that we use as much of the material as we want, because we want every project we make to be cost effective. So then we're going to take that one, we're just going to pop it down there because we don't want it to interfere with the cutting of any of the others. So now we can see we've got 5 copies of our sticker. When we're happy with that, we now select continue, and the first thing we need to do, because it's print and cut, is send it to the printer. So for my stickers, I'm using the matte white sticker paper. So I've loaded that into my printer now, ready for printing. So you need to load the sticker paper into your printer. However the paper goes, each printer is different, so load the paper accordingly for your printer, and then we're ready to send our stickers to be printed. So all we need to do now is select send to printer. It's now going to show us that it's going to add century marks, which is going to aid the cutting, which is exactly what we want. It's going to show us now the printer setup, what size paper we've got, the printer we're using, and we're going to add bleed, and we're going to select continue, and we're going to select print. And now this is just showing us the verify the print quality. So now we can see that it's printed all of our stickers. So now I'm going to place my sticker sheet onto my Cricut cutting mat, and I'm going to place it in the top corner, and I'm just going to use my brayer just to secure the sticker paper to the mat. We don't want it moving during the cutting process. Now we're ready to load our mat into the cut. Now we need to select the setting that we're going to use, and I find that the best setting for my sticker sheet is washi sheet, and that's going to give us a perfect kiss cut. So I'm going to select washi sheet. I'm going to leave the basic material to default. So now all I need to do is press go on the Cricut cutting machine. Now the stickers have been cut, I'm just going to unload them from the Cricut machine. To remove the stickers from the Cricut cutting mat, I'm going to flip it over and remove the mat from the sticker paper, and this should prevent any curling. And now you have your completed birthday stickers. Using the washi setting, the pressure to default, it has done the most perfect kiss cut, which is going to allow us to use our stickers perfectly. Using Canva Design is a great way of designing the stickers that you want. So you could design stickers for any occasion. You could add names to make them really personalised. But it's a great way of designing the exact stickers that you want, because sometimes when you go to buy them, you can't always find exactly what you want. But if you have Canva and a Cricut, you don't need to worry about that, because you can just design your own. And these can be used for any type of party. So they could be used for weddings, christenings, hen parties, baby showers, absolutely anything, even Christmas. The stickers that I've designed that say thank you for coming to my party are perfect for sticking onto party bags, just to add that extra little special touch. I will link down in the description all the supplies that I've used today to make these stickers. I really hope you enjoyed seeing how easy it is to craft your own personalised stickers inside of Canva using Cricut to cut them out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.